Uh, Attention duelists. Phoenix here, Master Duel. It is not a Monday, which means we're not doing a watch and learn. Instead, gonna be playing Branded Despia. Finally get around to that, because it's out, everyone else is running it. Might as well get with the program. Without further ado, let's get right into it. My opponent is Pi. I will destroy you, Pi. Hopefully. I have not practiced much with this deck. Open and Branded Lost and Branded Fusion. Not bad. Got Tragedy, Albaz, Kit. Pretty good opener. Opponent opens with a Lure. Pitching a DDD. Kepler. Activate contract with the gate. He's going to add a DD. He takes Swirl Slime. Things are looking tricky. We're going to use Slime Diffusion. We're going to fuse Slime with King Requiem. Make a Flame High King Genghis. You know, I get a little bit Genghis Khan. Slime is going to banish itself. Special summon. Go DD Divine 0 King Rage from the hand. And Flame King Genghis is going to summon back the Vice King Requiem. He still has... Oh. And King Requiem is going to be a 1 material Xyz for Divisor King Deus Ex Machina. He's going to activate Dark Contract with the Swamp King. And he'll end his turn. Alright. Let's take a minute. I drew Super Polymerization. I could just fuse his board away, but let's see what he has. People gotta be more concerned with the road. Okay. Once per chain, one monster your opponent activates quick effect. You can attach... Really? I hate people. You can attach 2 materials to the card or destroy 1 dark contract, and if you do, attach that opponent's card as material. Hey, respawn. So I'm going to fuse that away for sure. Divine King. Once card declares an attack, promotes 4,000 less, you can make the card again attack. Trigger on material. I'm just going to fuse that away. Do you have a quick effect? If another D is most put you feel we control this monster. Target DD in graveyard, special summon it once per turn. When a spell trap is activated, you can negate the effect. I'm thinking I want to open with a Super Poly, and then I'll use Albaz to fuse with his Genghis. I will pitch Tragedy. I could fuse with Dragostapelia. That will get rid of both of these, but then I can't fuse that. Yeah, I'll fuse these away. Starving Venom Fusion Dragon comes out. Use Starving Venom. Attempt to use Starving Venom. See if he uses his back row, which is a triple D Headhunt. He took my dragon. I'm insulted. But now I know he is wide open. So let's start by activating a Branded Lost. And I'm going to have to pitch something if I make Branded Fusion to go into Rebellion Mirror Jade. Yeah, let's go Branded Fusion. Rebellion. And I'm going to combine Tragedy, because that didn't trigger the first time, because I misread, with the Fallen of Albaz in my deck. Hey, Lubel. Alright. Let's chain this out right. Rebellion will fuse last. And I will be pitching the Albaz from my hand. Add to your hand when your brand spell traps is finished or on your deck. Is there another brand spell trap I'll need? No, actually, but I will need a card in hand. That sucks. I'll send Kit. Then Despian Tragedy to add a card to my hand. And Branded Lost will add a card. Don't know if that's the right order or not, but that's what we're doing. Okay, what are you adding to my hand? Actually, I'll just add a new kit. Keep that balanced. Tragedy will then get me Aliber. And Lubellion will make me a Mirror Jade, using itself and the Albaz in my grave. It's not exactly a surgical takedown of my opponent's deck, but it's what I have. Then a special summon kit. Use her effect to get myself a branded card. Branded opening doesn't help. Branded in red is what I want. I'm running 2 kit and 1 Mercurier. I think a balance of both is fine. So far, Mercurier in my practice runs has not come up at all, so I don't think it's strictly necessary. Who's going back into the deck? I guess if I do Fuse, can I even make something that swings over that? Yeah, I'm actually going to send Aliber back into the deck. Starving Venom's effect is negated for the turn. Gonna pitch Branded Red. And I want to make Titaniclad because I want to go for game. Titaniclad goes up to 37. Use Mirror Jade's effect. Send Albion to the grave so I can banish Flame High King Genghis. Move into battle. Swing with Kit, 17. Swing with Mirror for 3 thou. Puts my opponent down to 33. Swing with Titaniclad for game. And Titaniclad is AUR, in fact. I am not running Comedy in my build. I think Comedy is a wasted slot. I think it is the worst Despian card. And any bit of value you would get out of it is outmatched by the worth of all the others. And hey, Branded beat Triple D, which doesn't say a lot because Triple D is unimpressive. It can out Skill Drain if Skill Drain were to come up, but a lot of Despian effects with them triggering from the graveyard, I think, is already a good way around Skill Drain. That being said, if you are worried about back row removal, which this deck does not have a lot of, I'd say run Comedy. Okay, let's start off the way it always works. Aliber. My opponent does not have a response. I'll add Branded Fusion. I'll activate Branded Fusion. Let's make Lube. Don't like that I said that. Lubellion. And Lubellion effect first. Who am I discarding? I'm absolutely keeping Super Poly. Yes, I do. I don't think I need branded opening because I already have Aliber kicking off. Snow is crafted and is in the deck. Tragedy, who are you going to give me? Albion isn't here. I run Albion as a 1-of. Most builds I look at see Albion as a 2, but I also wanted Titaniclad in there for bigger monster if I needed it. Alright, Monster Specimen. Mirror Jade. Might be a mistake to be playing these in attack mode, but whatever. This adds a branded spell trap. Place some cryptic hand on the bottom of the deck. I want 3 summons. Am I worried about Nibiru? No. Go big or go home. Get me branded in branded in red. I can that's only if it's in the graveyard, and that means I won't get Tragedy again. Actually, I can do that on his turn. So yes, I will take branded in red, and I'll send back Tactics. I will set branded red and Super Poly. Now I'll pass, because I could potentially use Super Poly, pitch Dramaturge, then use branded in red to bring back Dramaturge and fuse him with Aliber or Kit. Good plan, passable plan. My opponent's playing a Hero Lives. Me running Super Poly is going to be really good. I would even argue that you don't need to make 2 of Lubellion, because unless it's stopped, your Lubellion will immediately send itself back into the extra deck, so you could use that as a 1-of. Stratus wants to add a card. Totally fine. I'm playing against heroes, which means I'm already winning. The OG Despia bosses, Priskenian, you can run that as a 1-of. There are not a lot of light monsters in this deck. This is not the one I'm running. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, I should have gone for... He's at 4,000 life points. I should have made Tax Dragon. Oh yeah, I'm making Tax Dragon like as soon as possible. Tax Dragon. Tax Dragon using Aliber and Tragedy. So I can keep Dramaturge as pitch material for Super Poly. Now you can just Tax Dragon on anyone. I want some 3 Tax Dragons in 1 turn. That was a painful game to play. You add me a Despia. Actually, I could use this to get ad libitum. I remember when Masquerade first came out, looking at prices for it and seeing it was like a $2 card because no one knew what to do with it. And then it shooting up to being a $20 card because everyone figured out its actual purpose. Fusion Density. If he makes DPE, I'm going to have to Super Poly that. Nice monster you got, bud. Be a shame if I didn't let you respond to my effect. DPE and kit. Predator Plant, Dragostapelia. Which gives me an extra quick effect negation. Use a hero player playing under a quick effect negate and a quick bout, or a quick banish. Feel good. Use Ferris. I'll use Stapelia. He is down to 1,000. He could potentially just burn himself out. But he can play one more card before Tax Dragon just ends this game. Cut off the Vision Hero chain. A Dusted Gold is what his pick is. Is he trying to go for Malicious Bane? I think it's a bit late for that. Malicious Bane is a cool card. I think it might be a bit late for him to get anything out of it, because he can play one more card. Huh. Never thought about that. Kinda does. Summon to Stratos. Do you want to use Stratos' effect, bud? He has 3 heroes on board. He's linking them all off. Dread Decimator. This feels like a good time. Send Albion away. Banish. Alright. Opponent has 400 life points and 2 cards in hand. Versus my Dragostapelia, Masquerade, and Mirror Jade. Yes, I'm absolutely hard bullying this guy. And I feel bad because he's playing heroes. Because I love heroes. Hey, I let him play all the cards he wanted. I waited. Actually, I missed the part where I should have used Masquerade. And he surrendered. Aw, buddy, don't surrender. Now you won't get credit for all your special summons that game. Hey, I lost a coin flip. Oh, well, I'm actually going first. Don't like going up against a hard second. They're playing a full 40. Discard one card, take a Destiny monster from your deck and add to your hand. Or special summon it. Let's start. Branded opening. Pitching Edge Imp Chain. I want Dramaturge. Dramaturge goes to my hand. They had no response, which means I feel like I'm safe to play Alibur without getting Ash Blossom. Alibur. Alibur gets me Branded Fusion. Edge and Chain. Sorry. Right for Patchwork to get me a Poly and another Edge and Chain. Branded Lost, so he can't stop my fusions. Now Branded Fusion. Lubellion. Fusing yourself with Tragedy and Albaz. And the way we're resolving this, Rebellion will be Chain Link 1, so I can get to it last. I have to discard right now. Kind of don't want to do that, but I have to. I can bring back Dramaturge with Branded Red. Oh, Dramaturge. Then we will use Despian, Tragedy to add a Despian, probably Ad Libitum. And Branded Lost to get me a card that mentions Fallen Valbaz. Wow, the road's just making all my audio great today, huh? Activate the monster effect. We control fusions on monster that mentions Fallen Valbaz material. Negate that effect. If this card's banished, you can add it. I already have Brandon Red. Yeah, let's add Mercurier. Tragedy will get me Ad Libitum. Now Libellion will fuse itself off to make Mirror Jade itself and Albaz. Making this my third summon. Do I want to go for Tax Dragon now or wait? I don't know what he's playing. And Brandon Red, I might want to save that potentially for Chimera. Or potential Quertus. So I am going to go Tax Dragon now. Against my better judgment. Tax Dragon, by Edge of Chain, and Ad Libitum. Ad Libitum. We'll special summon out Dramaturge, just in case. So now I have 4 monsters, so he cannot just Lava Golem me, unless he has 2. Which if he does, I'm horrified. Draws for turn. My only defense are my Brandon Red and Mercurier. Mercurier can just stop a monster effect. He uses Upstart. Sets 2, 3, 4, 5, and Pot of Duality. What are you doing? Blue Eyes! What kind of sicko is this man? Oh. Let's go ahead and just use Mirror Jade. I need to get... I do have Branded opening in my graveyard. That's good. Send that away. Banishes monster, which was a White Stone of Ancients. Draw another Alibur. I can just go right into battle phase, start swinging, and hope that Branded opening is enough to protect me. I hope that Tax Dragon does its job. So let's do that. Swing Alibur. Lost Wind. So he's having one of my monsters attack. Totally fine. Then goes in match, so each can only... I only control dark monsters. That's still fine. True Light. That's... he doesn't have any Blue Eyes from his hand or deck. And due to the way this chain is resolving, he doesn't have any openings to set a card that names Blue Eyes. Now he's using True Light to set a card that mentions Blue Eyes. Which is Bingo Machine Go. That's a spell, so that doesn't matter this turn. Halberd is 18. Dramaturge with 3,000 for game. Sure is. Brick Eyes never fails. Another fine display of my superior dueling. Go next. I want to double check if Aliber got a reprint in the new tin. If he did, I might consider making this deck real. He did. Not too bad either. He's under $3. Alright, opened with Kit, Poly, Theater, Branded Opening, and Branded Fusion. Now, Spectacular Opening going second. My opponent's going to use Melody of Awakening. Pitch 1, which is a polymerization to add 2 dragons with 3,000 by 25. He's going to add a Blue Eyes and a Blue Eyes ult. Reveals the Blue Eyes to use ult effect to summon itself. Sets 1 and passes. I draw Aliber for turn. Let's see what my opponent's feeling. I'm going to start by activating Despia Theater, which could be a mistake, but I don't think it is. Which means now I'm more confident that I can use Branded Fusion. Make Lubellion, sending away Tragedy, and Albaz. Hey, Bizarre Echo. I did not get this deck off of YouTube. What am I discarding? Poly. Tragedy effect. Opponent using Imperm to stop Lubel. Totally fine. We're going to add Dramaturge. And use Kit to add... Yeah, I know what I'm doing. And use Kit's effect, summon herself. Get me. If I'd wager Bizarre Echo is commenting on the abundance of branded decks that are running around as of late. That'll get me branded in red. Let's go on back. Branded Opening. You can go back. I still haven't normal summoned yet. Let's get Aliber. Aliber is going to get me Branded Lost, actually. Activate Branded Lost. I activate it in the column the Imprint was in because I'm not paying attention. I have one monster in hand. I could go for a Chimera and just completely whiff it. Alternatively, all that involves me getting Albaz back, which I can't do anymore because I put Branded Lost in the wrong column. Let's do this goofy way. Use Theater as a fusion. He's already used one Imperm. So this feels like it's probably fine. Yeah, gonna make Starving Venom using my Aliburn kit from the field. Venom will use its effect. I'm not gonna bother activating Branded Lost because I know what column I put it in. My dragon's going to absorb his 3,000 attack points. Gonna move into battle. Venom swings over the Alt Dragon. Rebellion will swing for that. Then I'll activate Branded in red. I'm going to target my Albaz, add it back to my hand. Then it and Dramaturge are actually going to fuse together so I can make Titanic Lad. Titanic Lad absorbs attack points. Dramaturge is so kind as to summon himself back to the field. I'm going to keep ignoring Branded Lost. Dramaturge swings for 3,000. Endgame. Brandon's on a roll. Hey, I get to choose first. Oh god. Actually, it's fine. I have Branded Fusion still. Fuse! Rebellion with Tragedy and Albaz. We all know how this song und dance goes. Pitch a Poly. What part of Albaz did you miss? Yeah, Albaz has to fuse with your opponent's board. Tragedy to get me Alibur. I win again. King. This is a no monarchy stream. What king? No, don't give the Triple Ds anything. They don't deserve it. There are too many words across all their cards. I think they're probably fighting for word count with Endymion. Oh, that king. Oh, this hand's not good. I can make it work. Reading is hard. Try Branded Opening. My opponent is going to Ash Blossom me, and thank God I have Triple Tactics in hand. Check this out, loser. Ding. Hey, what do you know? I got Branded Fusion. Good work stopping me, guy. Rebellion with Tragedy and Albaz. Rebellion effect. Use an Edge Imp. As cost. Tragedy effect. Gonna get me Elber. Rebellion goes into Mirror Jade. Big Frosty Boy. Edge him Chain effect. Gets me a Fright for Patchwork. I've summoned one monster so far. Patchwork gets me a Poly and an Edge him Chain again. Triple Tactics is going to keep me in this match. Summon Albert. Caliber effect. I'm gonna take Branded Lost. Activate Branded Lost. Special Summon Kit. Use Kit effect. And Branded Opening is already in the grave, so that's fine. I'm going to take Branded in red. I'm going to send back one of my Max Cs. Get open too. That's my third summon. Now I'm going to use Ollie. And I'm going to make Tax Dragon using Aliber and Kit. Keeping Edge up in hand for Branded and Red Fusion. Branded Lost will activate because I made a fusion summon. And it's going to add Mercurier in hand, so I have another monster negation. Set Branded in red, turn my toggle to on. So that way at the start of his turn, I can immediately max C. There it goes. And he had no response, so Max C resolved. Hey, Cyber Dragon. I know that freak. Not going to respond, because if he has another one in hand, he could just make it again. If he moves to battle phase, I'll use Mirror Jade. He summons Core. This card normal summon, you can add a Cyber Spell Trap from your deck to your hand. I'll let it resolve. Adds a Rev System to his hand. Which is fine, because Mirror Jade is not destruction, it's banishing. And I kept all my monsters out of the extra monster zone, so he cannot make a that. He uses Raigeki, that's fine. I have Branded Opening in my grave. Tax Dragon was resolved twice. He has 3 cards in hand. As it stands, I'm still not worried. Also sitting on another Branded in red, and still my Mercurier. He's going to use Machine Duplication, which did already target, so there's no point in using Mirror Jade to banish. What options do I have? I could let that resolve, then go into Branded in red Guardian Chimera with Polymerization in the grave. Fuse 2 from hand, 1 with Tax Dragon, pop his board a bit. I'll let it resolve, see how it goes, because he still would need a way to fuse it off. And he has 2 cards in hand. And one of them is Rev System, so he only has 1 card in hand I have to worry about. And I want Tax Dragon to get as much value as he can. Making a Nova. I'm not going to let that continue. card do you have in your hand? Get Nova the hell out of here. Now he's using Ref System, which is totally fine. More special summons means I draw more cards, which means I get more outs. Hey, an Ash Blossom. The last card in his hand is an unknown, so I'm going to go for Branded in red. I'm going to target the Despian Tragedy in my grave. It comes back to hand. I'm going to special summon Guardian Chimera using Tragedy, Edge Imp, and Tax Boy. Guardian Chimera will be channeling 1. Tragedy will be channeling 2. And Branded Lost will be chain 3. Branded Lost. I'll just put an Albaz in my hand. Tragedy. Let's get a Dramaturge. And Chimera to draw 2, pop 1. I'm an idiot. I targeted the one he brought back with Rev System. He's remade Nova. I did not expect him to have 2. If he makes Infinity, it will try to absorb me. I'll try to negate it, which I can't do after I've already tried to stop it, which means I am going to have to make this play here to limit the amount of Cyber Dragons he has, because I messed up. So Mercurier will stop Nova from reviving a Cyber Dragon. Even if he makes Infinity, though, I'm bigger. So he can't swing over me entirely. And I think... Does this target or just absorb? Yes, it is targeting. And... yeah, he cannot target Guardian Chimera while Polymerization's in my grave. And he's given me 1.5 million cards. Oh, hey, Verte. He's really giving me a lot of cards. Send an Overload Fusion. Oh, God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, that's not that bad. I miscounted. I should still live this. 4,800. It summons, so that wipes out Verte. It gains attacks against monsters, not players, equal to its materials. He just realized that, and he can't actually go for game. And despite misplaying, I won. I'm back in plat. Back in plat! AC/DC, don't sue me. There's no money there to get. Going second. Alright, opened Edge Imp, Mercurier, Ad Libitum, Patchwork, and Branded Lost. My opponent opens up with Summoner's Art. Oh god. They add Ignite Gallant to hand. Set Gallant. Set another one. Is this just the Cyrestein OTK bot? They added Sublimation Knight. It sure is. I don't have any hand traps that can stop this. I'm not going to sit through whatever this is about to be. because I don't have the patience to just watch someone combo against me with no hand traps, knowing I'm going to get OTK'd. Sad to know these bots still exist. Okay. This time got Aliber, Kit, Opening, and 2 branded fusions. No point messing around. Branded fusion. Maybe I should have used Aliber to get branded lost first. Oh well, can't live in the past. Tragedy and Albaz is material for Libellion. Libellion link 1, discarding my branded opening. Tragedy link 2. Tragedy to get me a Dramaturge. Rebellion will fuse itself and Albaz off to make Mirror Jade. And then we'll summon Aliber. And my opponent surrendered. They just couldn't stand to be in the presence of my vibes. I'm going first. This hand is very much the same. This time we'll start with Branded Lost, and then go into Branded Fusion. Ah, he can stop me. Because technically Joyous Spring, or Ash Blossom Joyous Spring, does not stop the fusion, it stops the effect of Branded Fusion that sends cards to the graveyard. Well, going to summon Springgan's Kit. It is going to get me... My options suck right now. And Verte wouldn't help either. Branded Opening. Who's going back in the deck? That would be Tragedy. And he is Branded Opening. I'm not paying attention. I'm grabbing all the wrong cards. Aliber will come to the field. And use Aliber's effect to get me a Branded in red. I tried to use Branded Fusion, so I can't fusion summon anymore. I have been stopped. And I can only do fusion summons. Doesn't matter because I think the only non-fusion here is... Nope, not even running Verte. Just put Verte in over Mudragon. just in case something like this comes up. Opponent sets 1. 2. That's probably an imperm because of the column it's in. Then upstart. Then chicken game. Well, it's either Dark Magician or Exodia. Activates fusion deployment. It's Dark Magician. He did not have Dark Magic Circle though, so that makes me feel good. He's getting his chicken game to pay life points to draw a card. Activates a new chicken game, because of course he did. Wouldn't be surprised if he uses this one to draw a card, draws Terraforming, gets his 3rd chicken game. Uses chicken game, draws card. Using Magician's Souls. Really thinking about what card he wants to summon. I hope he figures it out. It's another Dark Magician. This guy's going crazy. Move straight into battle. DMG swings over Aliber. And 1 swings over Kit. In phase 2. We got a Philosopher on our hands. He ponders the mysteries of the universe and does nothing, passing his turn back to me. I draw Ash Blossom. That does not help me at all, in fact. I'll use this chicken game. Draw a card. Albaz! That is helpful. I could bring back Aliber with branded in red. And then fuse them both into could make them into Lubellian, who then makes Mirror Jade, and see how well I can play it from there. I will have Branded Opening in my graveyard for a bit of protection for him, assuming he doesn't banish my Lubel or Mirror. Branded Loss gets me another card. The other option is I go into Albaz and then try to do something with that. But that only really gets me Titaniclad. So I'll start Brandon in red, see if he responds. If he calls by Aluber, then I'll do Albaz and do Titaniclad. Solemn Judgment. So I can't fuse, but Aliber does go to my hand. Actually, he can't stop my effects. Because of the Branded Lost. So he just paid life points with Solemn for nothing. Rebellion effect. Pitch in my Ash Blossom. Branded Lost effect. Resolving. Branded lost to get me a Mercurier, because that's the only thing I'm worried about is monster effects right now. And special summon out into Mirror Jade. Move into battle. Mirror Jade swings at Dark Magician. Waiting for response. I am able to kill it, but no damage because of Chicken Game. Use Mirror Jade effect, sending away Albion in an attempt to banish his DMG. Now he hits me with the Imperm. Which right now this feels fine. Use Albion's effect in the graveyard. It is going to add me a... What do I want to make even? What can I make even? Take something from the Grave Diffuse for that. Let's go another Branded Fusion. My opponent's turn. They have DMG and Chicken Game, 2 cards in hand, soon to be 3 when they use Chicken Game. I can't use Mirror Jade's effect again because I already tried to use it last turn. It got impermed. There goes the Chicken Game. If he does try to use Destroy with an effect, opening is in the grave. If he uses a monster effect, I have Mercurier. There's a Magician's Souls. I'm going to Mercurier that. Negate! And apparently, because Iceblade's effect was negated, I can use it again to get rid of Dark Magician. I'm going to hold off on that, because I want to see what else he has in store for me. And he surrendered. Brandon is tearing it up. Let's keep it going. Alright, opponent is playing Trap Tricks. My opening is Albert, 2 Kit, a Called By, and a Branded in red. They go into a Royal Rare Sarah off of Dionea. They set 4 because they're Trap Tricks. I draw a second Albert. My options are limited. Summon Albert. I feel like this is going to be the first match I lose. Like, really lose. I will use Albert's effect to search. I'm not prompted by my opponent doing anything. I want a fusion card. But which one? Probably Branded Opening so I can... doesn't get me a fusion. Branded Lost only works if I have a fusion. I have Branded in red in hand, so I'm going to take Branded Fusion. then I'll hit him with the branded fusion. Let's go Lubellion off of Tragedy and Albaz. Lubellion will pitch Kit. Tragedy will search me a Dramaturge. Actually, no, I'm going to grab Ad Libitum this time. I'm worried about some sort of trap getting my big boys banished. I want Ad Libitum to be able to bring them back. Ad Libitum. I feel like an Electabuzz. Shout out to the 90s. Right. Mirror Jade hits the board. I don't want to risk over summoning right now. Trap Trick Sarah can just keep setting trap hole cards. I don't want to go too far and end up getting got by my own goodness. So I'll move right to battle. Aliber swing at Sarah. Gonna tap this bitch run while he figures out his move. Compulsory evac. On Mirror Jade, I will chain Mirror Jade's effect, sending away Albion. And he's going to use Trap Hole Nightmare. If this is just draw monster your opponent controls during the end phase. Yes, I'll activate that. I'll use Sarah's effect, which I probably should not have done. No, her effect is responding in response to their own trap cards. This is fine. I'm going to blow up their board in the end phase. So them summoning other Trap Tricks girls does not matter right now. Aliber continues to try to swing at Sarah. If God lets me. It goes through. Alright, modify by triple bonus cards normal summoned. You can target one Trap Tricks monster in your graveyard. So summon that. Special summon, you target one whole Trap Trick in your graveyard. Set that card. Why did they not do that? Basically, it's banished during the end phase anyway, so it doesn't matter. Alright, what can I break out right now that would keep my play going? I could go Branded in red into Chimera, which would make it untargetable. Fusion monsters, that is. Or I could Branded red at Libitum, bring back Mirror Jade, or my opponent will surrender. It says connection failed, but I know the truth. We all know the truth. They couldn't stand up against my power. No one can. My aura's dropping squirrels from 50 yards. Go in second. Opponent's playing B Troopers. I got a pretty good opening. I have Albaz, Aliber, Kit, Branded opening, and Branded in red. They're going to Scout Buggy into Scout Buggy. Then you're gonna make them into Armor Horn? Sure enough. Then they're gonna use the B Trooper Descent to get themselves the token. They're gonna banish one from their grave to summon Assault Roller. Then they're gonna use Armor Horn to summon Goki Pole. Goki Pole and Assault Roller are going to link together to make Piccofelina. Yep. Piccofelina is going to discard Metamorphosed Insect Queen and target Armor Horn to equip it. Goki Pole is going to use its effect as well. Adds a Retaliating C to hand. Piccofelina is going to equip. Let me check C. If you activate spell card that includes effect to special summon the monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can add one Earth Insect. That'll add a max C. So I gotta be careful when I use my fusion cards. Piccofelina and Armor Horn are gonna get linked up into Atlas. Cannot target this card with effects. Alibur does not target. Sorry, Albaz does not target, so I'm going to fuse with that bug. And there ain't nothing you can do about it. Made Sting Lancer. Which I have no monsters in my grave. Unfortunately, he's going to get Flying Sting, which means he can negate Albaz's effect. Which means I want to bait that effect out using Alibur. You banish 3 insects to bring back Armor Horn. Resonance Insect sends away Battle Wasp. Sting the poison. So he's got a big boy who I have a plan to deal with. He has a monster negation. That's Mighty Neptune. Mighty Neptune's going to buff another boy, which is going to be Sting Lancer. I draw a Called By for the turn. Not bad, not bad. Let's go with Branded Opening. He's going to Retaliating C, which I have to be fine with. I do have a Called By for it that goes to Max C, though. Which is also fine. I'll pitch Banish Alibur. Wait. Your card since the grave is banished instead. That's a bit of a problem. But not the worst. Alibur hits the board. Unfortunately, my brand opening is already banished. Attempt to use Alibur's Search. Take the bait. Hook, line, and sinker. We got another one, boys. Okay. Now let's clock this again, because I need to make sure this card is sent from the field to the graveyard. You can add one. But by its own effect, this turn any card will be banished instead. So I want to... but I have to actually... summon Albaz, use it with the giant bee trooper, use its effect to get rid of Sting Lancer, swing over Retaliating C. And for discard this turn, I'm going to... for discard cost, I think I'm going to have to use Branded in red. I don't have anything in my grave anyway, it's fine. It's fine, I say! Brigand can't be destroyed by battle. Mirror Jade has to be the right choice. I can't send my cards to the graveyard because any card sent to the graveyard right now is banished instead. Is there anything in this grave I'm going to have to banish? I don't think so. So I'm going to special out Kit, actually. And then Kit is going to be so kind as to get me a card that I want. Oh, heck. I'll take a branded fusion and plan for failure. I'll let Called By go to the grave. Move into battle. Kit swings over C, which will be banished. Or it'll go to the graveyard and I'm dumb. Parasite Paranoid. It targets, so I'm not worried about that with Mirror Jade, because Mirror Jade... No, Mirror Jade can be targeted. I'm an idiot. Activate Ice Blade's effect. Sending away Albion. Banish his buffed up Sting Lancer. Mirror Jade can no longer attack bugs. That's annoying. Two monsters from your hand, deck, or field as material. I could make a new Mirror Jade using my pre-existing one. Leads control. This is a opponent's card. No, that's fine. If I do make Lubellion, I can't fuse again because I have nothing to discard. I think I want to hold off on that for now. Does this thing affect target? No, it doesn't. And I'm still the biggest thing on the field. We'll be drawing one card for the turn. You could try Link Climbing again. Armor Horn will banish itself now. I feel like I'm in an okay spot. Use Albion's effect. Yeah, I want Branded Opening because I can actually use it this turn. In case. I'll set Branded Opening and pass. Mighty Neptune's going to buff up Armor Horn. He doesn't want to destroy Mirror Jade, because if he does, Mirror Jade will blow up his board. No one on his board can actually swing over Mirror Jade. Scale Bomber could be a problem, because it is a monster effect negation. No, it's just a destruction, not a negation. My worries are at an all-time low. Mighty Neptune's going to buff up Armor Horn again, because he doesn't think that Mirror Jade can target it. Which Mirror Jade can't, but Mirror Jade doesn't target. So first off, Let's see what he does when I summon a second one. Branded Fusion. Let's make Rebellion, some Tragedy, and Albaz. Rebellion's the big boy. And I'm going to chain this in such a way. Rebellion, Chainlink 1. Pitching Edge of Chain. Tragedy, Chainlink 2. Not responding with Scale Bomber. Get me Aliber. And Rebellion. Yeah, let's make Titanic Clad. An Edge of Chains effect will activate. Give me a Fright for Patchwork. Use Patchwork. Gets me a Poly. And Edge of Chain. Activate Mirror Jade's effect. Gonna send Albion the Branded to the graveyard again. He's thinking about using Scale Bomber, probably. Or he's just having connection issues. There's Scale Bomber. Gets rid of itself to stop me. I'm going to use Branded Opening in response. Check my grave and banished. Both my Alibers are already gone. If I do this, I can't fuse. No, not sure. I can use Aliber. I currently have to get a Branded in red. Pitch Polymerization. To summon... Dramaturge. Which doesn't really matter. Right. I forgot that Branded Opening was not in the grave yet. Activate Mirror Jade's effect now. So why not? I just realized my opponent doesn't have a name. What mighty Neptune effect is he doing? In the main phase of this card, by battle, our opponent's card effect special summon this card. It's a once per turn. That's fine. Aliber. Bring me the Branded. Wait. Let me double check Chimera. Cast student summoned by spell effect. You draw cards either on the cards used from the hand. Destroy cards either on the cards used from the field. Yes. I will take. Doesn't matter. Let's go Theater. Activate Theater. Use Theater to fuse. Make Chimera using Aliber, Dramaturge, and Chain. There's a big dog. Use Chimera's Chainlink 1, Dramaturge Chainlink 2. Opponent has no responses. Dramaturge hits the board. Chimera adds 1 to hand. Pop. Pop. Move to battle. Cannot use Rebellion for attacks this turn. Swing Dramaturge. Swing Chimera. And swing Titaniclad for game. Like a surgeon taking this guy apart. It's a little horrifying how good this deck is. I wonder if this is how Sword Soul players felt. regardless, I'm satisfied with what I accomplished in this video. Busted out of gold, no problem. I'm already starting to work my way up plat. And I'll probably keep doing this until I can hit diamond. But that's a problem for later. Right now I got other stuff I gotta do. That's the life of a successful duelist. Anyway, time for the outro. Thanks for watching. Catching the stream? Wait. No, that's saying thanks too many times at once. Start over. Time for the outro. If you caught the stream, thanks for watching. If you catch the replay, thanks for that too. Goodbye.